I kind of take a personal interest in this story because I myself am a mushmouth idiot.
A TV weatherman is fighting back after he was fired for something he said on live TV. He says he didn't say it, but to many of those watching, it sure sounded like he uttered an ugly racial slur. Les Trent has the details.
Now, let's be fair here, lady. I don't really think that he's saying he didn't say it. I think that he's saying that he didn't say what people are saying he said in the way that they're saying he said it. I think he knows full well what he said.
A couple of shots of some cold air heading our way.
No, I mean, you can hear it there. A couple of shots that are headed our way. Come on.
A TV meteorologist is fighting for his professional life today after he says he was unfairly fired for making a flub on live TV. Jeremy Capel says he got tongue-tied during a broadcast and uttered what sounded like an offensive racial slur.
All right. I'll take this moment to prepare you for what you are about to hear. It may feel like a bomb has gone off. The ground may shake. Loose things on shelves may rattle and fall over. I want you to stand under a doorway and be very, very safe before your ears hear the words that you're about to hear.
Martin Luther King Jr. Park.
Hey, man, you know. I guess if that's in you, then that's who you are, right?
Viewers in Rochester, New York were stunned. They took to social media to vent their outrage. That's a shameful slip.
I would agree with that. That is a shameful slip. That's a shame that he slipped and said that. That one I would say is fairly accurate.
This is awful, for real.
I don't really think it's all that awful. It's kind of a shame. But awful? It ain't that awful, unless you let it be.
Even the mayor weighed in and pulled no punches. It is beyond unacceptable that this occurred. There must be real consequences for the news personality involved.
Why in the fuck does that not surprise me? That she would have a zero tolerance policy for mistakes.
Capel was fired Sunday night by the station's news director.
Meteorologist Jeremy Capel is no longer with News 10 NBC.
I spoke with the weatherman and his wife Lisa today.
Please explain to me how this came about.
Yeah, explain to me how you could have possibly made this flub.
I simply ran his name too fast.
Oh, I get it. You ran his name too fast.
Martin Luther King Jr. came out too fast.
Even there, what did he say? Martin Luther King Jr. came out too fast.
And as that did, I crunched two words together.
He crunched them. You understand? He crunched the words together.
And I want you to think about this. First, say his name, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., 5 times real fast.
Don't do it on live TV. Don't do it on live TV. Holy shit.
See if it's easy for you. And then you take the two words, King and Junior, and you bash them together. Guess what you get?
I'm gonna guess Cunyer. I mean, come on, dude. The guy sounds like Rich fucking Voss, for Christ's sake.
Louis, Beans, I want my money. Beans, you can't dodge me forever.
See, come on, what are you doing? What are you yelling about, huh?
John, I got a problem with this guy over here. Louis Beans, this guy owes me 20, and it's been 2 weeks now, and every time I see him, he dodges me. What the?
I know, hold on, it's better than I thought it would be.
What are you doing?
Because you're not breathing. No, just take a breath. You're saying a whole paragraph on one breath.
Louis Beans.
Capel is getting support from some big names in TV news.
Well, anyone who's done this, as long as we've done it, on air, you flub. You make mistakes. It would seem as if the guy made a genuine mistake.
And that is coming from a black guy. Like, that should matter, I guess. I don't know.
Fellow weatherman Al Roker tweeted, "I think Jeremy Capel made an unfortunate flub and should be given the chance to apologize. Anyone who has done live TV and screwed up understands."
And that's Al Roker. You can't find a more black guy than Al Roker. Right?
An I Stand Behind Jeremy Capel petition has gotten 33,000 signatures. Just 12 people have signed a counter petition. Do not rehire Jeremy Capel after his racist words.
And which one do you think wins out? 33,000 people or 12? Man, I don't know. Mathematics would tell you one thing. Unless you're playing golf.
The station is standing by their decision to fire Capel. An utterance such as this with no immediate apology, regardless of intent, is unacceptable and inexcusable.
Regardless of intent. Looks like we're still playing golf.
We believe we have done what is right for our station and our community.
We believe we have done what will not get us boycotted or sued.
Lisa, I'm just wondering what effect this is having on you, the kids, and on Jeremy.
You are shook to the core when something like this happens to your family. It's not something that we were expecting, and
oh, come on, your husband's fat fucking tongue and you weren't expecting this shit.
it was devastating. We're handling it through our faith right now, but I know who he is.
As far as my career, my future, I honestly have no idea.
Oh, you're fucked, homie.
Capel has worked as a weatherman for 2 decades.
20 fucking years! Down the toilet! For one Louis Bean! Like... He crushed the 2 words together. I mean, seriously, they're practically making fun of a dude with a speech impediment with this. Like, when it comes, I know that's what I'm doing, but I mean, like, come on. When it comes down to it, they're practically shitting on this dude because he's got a fucking speech impediment. You listen to the man talk for 5 seconds, and you can tell he's got something going on. Big fat tongue, or whatever. It's like, come on. This is so ridiculous. But of all the things, man, of all the things to not be like Martin Luther King Jr. Park. Like, dude, you don't rush through anything that you're saying on TV. I will say that. But at the same time, I think we got to understand that the guy might have a little bit of a fucking problem. And nobody's pointing that out. Nobody's going, look, the guy's kind of a mushmouth fucking guy. Like, what the fuck you expect? What are you going to do? You're just fucking up there talking about the weather, and then all of a sudden you throw Martin Luther King Jr. Fucking, like, come on, man. I don't think... The guy didn't say, and look at all the Enners over at fucking Martin Luther Coon Park over there. It wasn't like he was throwing out some fucking racist rant. Jesus Christ, I could see if that was what happened. This reaction. I would be sitting here making I would be like, wow. I cannot fucking believe that dude didn't, like, shoot 5 people on his way into work before he said all that shit. Like, that would be the video I'd be making. Like, but no. The dude fucking, crush words together. For fuck's sake. Like, this is probably the dumbest fucking story of the year. And unfortunately, I don't think this is going to make dumbest story of the year. But this should be the dumbest story of the year. Like, this should be the story where we kind of go, alright, look, we might have a fucking problem here. Like, we might be really taking shit a little too far at this fucking point. But no, hell no. Of course not. Because, we're full in it now. We are full in it now. It's going to get a lot worse before it gets any better. If it even gets better. And that, I don't even know. But, whatever. Again, I say this so many times. I don't think the dude should have been fired for an honest mistake. Even if 12 wackadoos thought it was very racist. 33,000 other people and change. Dude, the change beats the 12 people, for fuck's sake. Come on. Louis Beans.